I've mostly stopped. So should I quit? That's my question to you. Should I quit? Hey guys, welcome back to Brandon and the Fat Man. I'm glad to see you back. I'm sorry it's been so long between videos. I really don't know where to begin with this. I've been torn. One reason why I haven't done kept up with videos over the last couple of weeks is just it's been crazy busy, and it's just bottom line with it. So that's a part of it, and you guys probably understand that life happens. But the part that I really am struggling with, I had a plan in mind for my next video to be a video of "Don't Quit." That was going to be the title of this video, and it was going to be the whole theme, and I was going to give a big spiel and show you some things I've been doing, and talking about how sometimes it gets hard and you feel like you need to, or sometimes you hit that level where you're not losing anymore and you don't know what to do. So I was going to address some of those things. But in the meantime, between my last video, which was the push-ups video, and this one, a lot has happened, and a lot has happened in my life, just things going on around me and busyness and yada yada, and I'm not going to bore you with all those details, but it's just really it's taken toll on my routine, on my exercising. I've not been going out and walking. It's probably been 2 weeks since I've gone for an actual walk. It's taken a toll on my eating habits. I was making small changes. I hadn't done a whole lot. I was making small changes, but because of the things going on, I've had a little bit less sleep. I've had a few more monsters. Because of what's going on, I've not prepared food or whatever the case may be, and so I've eaten out a little bit more. I've made bad choices. And so I've gotten to a point where it's become a real struggle, and I didn't understand how I could possibly come to you with a video of "Don't Quit" when for the last 2+ weeks, excuse me, grab a drink of water here. For the last 2+ weeks, basically quitting is what I've done. And I'm not saying that I've completely quit, but because I've had intentions of getting back to it and getting going again and correcting all these problems, or all these issues that I've caused, I should say. But as it goes on, and I think about that video that I was supposed to put together of "Don't Quit," and I think I can't present that to you. What right do I have to present a "Don't Quit" video to you when I've quit for some time, and though I didn't intend to? So I wonder now, should I? Should I just quit? Should I just go ahead and give it up now? Because at this point, I'd already hit a small plateau, and I was going to plan on making these changes. And I told you guys that I was going to make changes. Only 2 videos ago, wasn't it, that I had the whole video of I failed because I had already had some mishaps, and then I was getting back on track, and I was going to talk about diet changes and all these things coming up, and I didn't do it. I didn't. So since I didn't do it, and since I've been struggling since that point, almost since that point, and even now, because then I was still exercising, I was still walking, still doing those things, but even at this point now, I've mostly stopped. So should I quit? That's my question to you. Should I quit? Well, my answer, I think you hopefully would know, because most of you know me personally in any way. The answer is no. I'm not quitting. I'm not going to use that as an excuse, okay? Let me talk to you for a second about what I have done still. For the most part, I've kept the drinking to a minimum. I don't drink Monsters all the time. I've had a few over the last couple of weeks, the last 3 weeks, or I would say. I've maybe had 4 to 5, which is way too much. Don't get me wrong, that is way too much. I don't want to have one a week, let alone 2 to 3. I guess that is what that would average out to be. So I don't want that at all. But I've not gone back to, kind of a daily thing. So I didn't fully fall back. Not making excuses. I'm just telling you what I have and have not done. I have actually started drinking a little bit more water. I made a couple changes. I got a big old water bottle that I've started drinking from yesterday, so I'm working on that. I have not bought a bunch of soft drinks or anything like that. I have actually cut back on drinking milk. I have not a major amount, but it is less milk that I've been drinking. So that does cut back on some calories. The rest of my food intake over this last little while, terrible, not good. And I've had some help and family with my wife and my children trying to help me stay on track. And I've failed in many ways. And I really can't say much good about it. What else I have done? I told you I was doing a push-up challenge, a 31-day push-up challenge. That started the 1st of October. Today, I just finished this is day 28. Today's the 28th of October. I have done that all except for 2 days. I missed those just because they were super long days. And by the time I got home that night, I just didn't even think about it, went to bed. And last night was one of them, day 27. I believe it was day 19 and day 27 that I missed. I will tell you on my push-up challenge, I had one goal. I'm not going to tell you what those goals were because I'll save that for that video, which is coming up soon because the end of my challenge is coming up. But I had one goal. I surpassed it. So I set another goal. I surpassed it. I set a third goal. And today I was 2 push-ups away from that goal. So I'm really hoping in these next 3 days of push-ups that I can achieve that goal of getting 2 more push-ups consecutively. So I'm excited about that. I've made that adjustment, or I've kept up with that at least. But everywhere else, I've not done well. And I guess this is still going to be my Don't Quit video because I want to say I'm obviously proof. Things happen. Life hits you. Life is hard. And there probably is going to be in your journey, there's probably going to be times where you stop for a day, for 2 days, for 3 days. Please don't let it go as long as I have. But you will have times that you stop, you slow down, and you struggle because life is hitting you, and you're outside of these things. Get in that habit and just don't quit. I am not quitting. I have struggled the last couple of weeks, and I have made poor choices the last couple of weeks. But that's not happening now. We're not quitting. We're not stopping. We're in this together. And just take this lapse of my time, a lapse of judgment for myself, my inability to make the right choice for these last little bit of time. Take that as an understanding that I failed, or I was wrong, I screwed up, or whatever, however you want to put it. It's just out there. And don't allow that to be a saying, well, he did, so I can too. No. I should be the proof that it's harder to get back on. So let me be the proof that not that you can too, but that you don't need to have those lapses. You don't need to have that quitting mentality, that whole thing of should I or should I not? Because though I was a little bit using satire a little bit when I was saying should I quit, but honestly, I went through that in my head. I did. I went through that in my head and I struggled with it. I'm not quitting. You're not quitting. Guys, let's do this. We're going to do this together. I will do everything I can to keep these videos coming. I want to do at least once a week. I'm going to do everything I can to keep these videos coming. Keep me on track. I have one request from you. besides don't quit. One request from you. If you're watching this video, and I hope you've watched to the end here, I want suggestions on snacks. I want suggestions on snacks, because that's the one part of my life, my diet that I have a hard time with. Anytime I go to try to eat healthier, is snacks. Sometimes I'm just sitting there, I'm working on my computer, and I feel like I need to put something in my mouth. I need to take some sort of snack that is healthy for me and be able to eat it. Don't tell me raw veggies. I know that. Something that I can just grab and chew on, and just let me know if you have ideas. Maybe it's something that I can bake and then keep in a sack. I need something non-perishable, easy to have right there, small, that I can handle and chew on, or whatever the case may be. So put it in the comment section. I love you guys. God loves you. We'll see you next time.